he showed up. He was part of the family. He got woven into our daily routine fairly quickly, and the 6 months have just evaporated. The most special parts of the whole experience was watching Omri bond with Ethan and Noah. Them just glom on to that big brother and watch that relationship develop over not just the 6 months, but throughout the entire year, and then even beyond that to this day.
They had their own jokes, they had each other's nicknames that all fit together, and it was really a special relationship, just as we hoped it would be.
He doesn't act like your big brother, but he is your big brother. So we just pretty much were best friends. Never-ending sleepover.
But then she also went and spent some time with Mai's family in Tiberias, which was amazing to have Shira being in a home in Tiberias while Mai had been in our home. So we feel super connected to Israel now. I do. And I never had any connection before.
Things occur to you like, oh, what's it like going to school in Israel? And what's it like thinking about going to the military, when you're your age? And you have an opportunity to really ask all these questions kind of as they're coming up in your mind. And it just gives you, a way richer picture of, what it's like to, be an Israeli and live in Israel, and also just, what Israel is really like.
Because I always kind of wanted to become more close with the Shin Shins at school, and everyone was like always trying to get attention from them or whatever. And now she's like staying at my house, and we were like really good friends. And so it was really cool sitting in the hallway and being like, oh hey.
The impact that Itamar had on our family was tremendous. For my only son, he was someone to talk to, someone to play video games with and go outside and shoot some hoops with, and a really good influence on being more interested in and attached to the state of Israel, and eventually study Hebrew at Nicolay. For me, it was bringing Hebrew into the house, refreshing my Hebrew, and having another son to tend to. It was just a terrific 6 months, and we are still in touch. We're in touch with his family.
We were able to travel with him and learn more about Israel and Judaism through his experience, and we were also able to share our own experiences.
It was great having Itai with us. It was nice. It was fun to show him things that we like to do and learn a lot about Israeli culture from him and the food. And it was just an amazing experience.
It feels like we have an older son.
For me also, learning more about Israel. I haven't been there, so makes me want to go. Knowing that I have a place to stay.
You have to really understand the perspective from an Israeli, so whether we're talking about politics in Israel, we're talking about food, and you'll give Mela Shakshuka, or along with spaghetti bolognese, which we really got to connect Israeli family, or Israeli music, or movies, all those things I didn't really know much about.
What about having Yogev at our house is that he taught us fun things to do, like taught us fun games, like talking. Because it was fun to see him at school and be like, hi Yogev, I saw you this morning, want to say hi to you again.
He jumped right in and was part of the family.
I remember one of us or both of us would go to Costco or the grocery store, and like he would be at the door waiting to help us bring the stuff in before
we were out of the car. Or he would come with us.
I go to bed early, and I remember I would stay up longer than I normally would because we would just sit in the family room and just talk about what he used. Yeah, it was awesome. It was really a great way to learn about life in Israel and for you to learn about life in the United States.
I think the Shin Shinim are very special people, and they fit in so beautifully. I mean, it was sort of seamless. When our kids went to Israel, they had family to be with. I mean, our son celebrated his bar mitzvah in Noah's family's small little shul in Tiberias, and they made an Israeli bar mitzvah for Sam. It was phenomenal. And then we were back for Noah's wedding, and Sneer and his family came in for Deb and Ben's wedding, for Haley's wedding. Noah and Chen came for Haley's wedding. And we're looking forward. Now I understand Haley's expecting in July, Chen's expecting in the end of June, and Noah's expecting in July as well. So,
a lot of cousins.